Hey guys, welcome back to God Perfect Sunday Spectacular Edition. We are your imperfect hosts.
Lauren.
Rigo.
John.
Allie.
Isaac.
Well, that was awesome. So today we're going to be showing off our reflexes. We're going to talk about a baby that escaped his home planet in a metal box. Oh no, the baby escaped through the neighborhood in the water in a grass box. Yeah, that sounds great. And we'll do something very unfortunate later.
But first, today's question. Dear God Perfect Team, everyone keeps asking me what I want to be when I grow up, but I don't know. Does God have a plan for me? What if I've already messed it up? From Jonathan.
Well, God has a plan for everyone, and not even we can mess that up. It might take us a little longer to get there depending on what happens in life and whether we listen to God right away or not, but He has a great plan for your life and has something important for everyone, and He will not give up on you.
All right, guys, so today's challenge is called Catch, Don't Catch. Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome, don't cry.
Welcome back to the battleground. Today's challenge is called Catch, Don't Catch. I will have a bucket of mixed fruits and vegetables and I will throw them rapidly at the contestants. They will have to decide which one is which. Catch the fruits, don't catch the vegetables. This is a game of both hand-eye coordination and quick decision making. They will be in one at a time so that they don't know what all's in the bucket. Let's see who wins. All right, John, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Celery, lettuce, pear, potato, apple, kiwi, orange, broccoli, tomato, carrot, turnip, grape, banana. Nice job!
Wait, I'm catching fruit. Okay.
Ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, here we go. Pear, kiwi, lettuce, celery, apple, potato, tomato, broccoli, banana, carrot, turnip, grape, orange. Yeah. Good job.
Is the tomato a vegetable?
Watch me take it home. Turn it up, then I'm off in the trunk with a pack and I'm off in the blast in the Volcom.
All right, Isaac, you ready?
No.
Well, either way, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Potato, celery, banana, orange, pear, kiwi, tomato, apple, turnip, grape, carrot, broccoli, cabbage.
Train ourselves and
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kiwi, radish, pear, tomato, cabbage, broccoli, celery, potato, banana, grape, carrot, apple. Come on!
All right, we have a clear winner with a perfect score. His first win of this series is John Leonard. He is going to be removed from today's Wheel Unfortunate challenge drawing. So we're going to see you for that after today's story.
I'm feeling like a beast. Someone let me out.
Welcome back to Story Time. Today's Bible story is about a very famous character in the Bible by the name of Moses. And it's a part of Moses' life that is not usually the first story people think of, but it's a very important one. And it's particularly relevant to today's lesson and today's question about whether God has a plan for us. So, you remember from last time that we learned about Joseph, and Joseph brought all the children of his father Israel to Egypt because there was food there. And they lived in Egypt for a while, actually a few hundred years. And after that first generation died away and had kids, and they had kids, and they had kids, there started being a lot of Israelites in Egypt. And Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, he started getting nervous. He didn't like having all these people who weren't really Egyptians, and he started getting nervous that they might, stop liking him. So he decided they're not going to be able to get away with anything. So he enslaved them. He made them all do all these terrible things that they didn't want to do, and he didn't give them any freedom. They had to do a lot of really difficult things, and they were treated very badly the rest of the time as well. But God's children, the people of Israel, Israel's descendants, they prayed to God. They cried out to God, and God heard their cries. God knew that there was something wrong going on. God knew that they were enslaved and that they needed to be rescued. So God had a plan, and that plan involved a guy who started out as a baby, just like everybody starts out as a baby. But Pharaoh, he thought slavery wasn't doing the trick at keeping these people under control. So he decided to start killing the new babies of this people group, which was just a terrible, terrible thing for him to do. But God caused the parents of Moses to notice just how special the baby was. That every baby is special, but his parents saw it even more than anybody. And they decided to protect the baby and to hide it until he was too old to be hidden, because, babies get pretty loud. So then, when they couldn't hide him anymore, they took some of the grass and the reeds from the river, and they made a basket, like a box or an ark. And they put the baby into it, and they put the basket into the river, the Nile. And his older sister watched to see what would happen. And as the baby was carried along by the river, God protected him. But then the baby started drifting into the part of the river that was right in front of Pharaoh's palace. This was a very Pharaoh who wanted to kill the babies. But as God would have it, it was Pharaoh's daughter who was coming out just to take a swim and saw this baby floating down the river. And she felt sorry for it. And she decided to keep the baby and to raise it as her own. And she named him Moses, because Moses means drawn out, because she drew him out of the river. But it also means that God drew Moses out from his people and had a special plan for him. And eventually, Moses, when he grew up, he had special influence in the house of Pharaoh, but he was also a leader from his people, the Israelites. And God used him to lead his people in exiting Egypt, in going back to the land that God had promised them a long time before, in some really awesome ways. So God had a plan for Moses, and God has a plan for you, and God has a plan for me. And nothing can stop God's plan. Even the king who tries to kill us as babies, even the river who might drown us, even all these things that could go wrong, God knows, God has a plan, and God is prepared to make sure the good plan happens. God has a plan, and God's going to make sure that good plan happens. And that's even today's Bible verse, Romans 8:28. And we know that God causes all things to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. That we are all called according to God's purpose, and when we love God, when we follow God, he will work all things together for good. So God has a plan. God loves you. See you next time.
Guys, we're back here, Imperfect Stars, but sometimes we do something perfect, like get a perfect score. And catch, don't catch, that's right. We're gonna find out who's gonna be getting something out of the Wheel Unfortunate. Who's it gonna be? Big money, big money. Oh, Rigo, man. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Let's head on over to the Wheel Unfortunate, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? Spectacular Steve here for something Wheel Unfortunate. It's gonna be awesome. We got our boy Rigo here. He's not crying inside. This is gonna be incredible. Let's get a little drum roll going. You ready, Rigo?
I guess so.
All right, you know what to do. 1, 2, 3. Spin that wheel. Spectacular Steve here, ready for an incredible moment. We are going to witness history as this loser gets so much ice water dumped on him. He may laugh, he may cry, he may pass out. We won't know. But let's do this together. Are you guys ready? Yeah? Okay, Rigo, are you ready? Doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, that's gonna stain. And we'll see you next time as we are there next time. Yep.
Hey guys, I'm Isaac, and growing up, I did not have a relationship with Jesus at all. I always knew Jesus was God. I knew that He was the way, but it was my own fault that I didn't pursue Him at all. But at 15, I went to youth group and I gave my life to Christ that same day. But since then, my life has not been the same. When you give your life to Christ and you pursue Him, you feel so much joy. It never ends. But temptation and sin does get into your life, and you probably ask, oh, I'm gonna go further from God, or like, what am I gonna do here? But you gotta feed your life with Christ. You gotta move in that direction. And I think what we should do is push forward and let Jesus be for us. So I love you guys. Thank you for this. Welcome back. It's been kind of a hot day, but I'm sure Rigo's feeling pretty cool right now.
Not funny.
For the verse of the week, we have God's way is perfect. All the Lord's promises prove true. He's a shield for all who look to Him for protection.
That's right. And so this is our third week, and we're going to add a new motion to our verse. So we start off, we know that God's way is perfect. We know that all the Lord's promises prove true. Next part we're going to do is He is a shield for all. You guys ready? I can't hear you. Are you guys ready? Okay, awesome. Not so loud next time, but okay. You guys ready? All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. God's way is perfect. All the Lord's promises prove true. He is a shield for all. Awesome job, guys. Hey, that was great. I'm really proud of you. I might cry. Oh, please no.
Oh, goodness. Remember, if you have the verse memorized and tell it to us at the carnival, then you'll get a special prize. Now it's time to get out your devotional book and craft box. And if you don't have one yet, look online for more information.
God Perfect here, signing off. Pound it, noggin, God Perfect. Yeah! Okay, well, that's over.